over 140 hybrid and in-person sessions. We want to encourage all the attendees online and in Nairobi, Kenya, to take advantage of the many networking opportunities available. Be sure to check the agenda for all our networking sessions and connect with industry leaders, innovators, and peers around the world. This is the climax of all digital health conferences this year, so make great of it. This year, before we go further, has been really a challenging year. And I really want to pause and acknowledge something very important. We know that not everyone who wanted to be here could be here, either because of travel barriers, the shifting budgets, or the many challenges affecting our field, as we all know. Their absence is felt deeply as colleagues, as collaborators, and most importantly, as friends. But their work and commitment continue to shape this movement. In many ways, their resilience, working under pressure, creating new paths, and moving forward is the story of digital health itself. The past year has tested us in ways we could have never imagined. Global aid landscapes have shifted, funding has tightened, policy environments have evolved, and sometimes very faster than we can respond. And yet, amidst all this disruption, something powerful has emerged. A clearer, stronger, and more grounded vision of what the future of digital health must look like. Resilient, locally led, and designed to last. This moment calls on us to do more than recover. It asks us to reimagine, to rethink how we can collaborate, and rethink how we center, amplifying the voices of communities, implementers, and regional leaders. So as we gather here this week, these 3 days, practitioners, policymakers, funders, innovators, but most importantly as friends, let's not just discuss the future, let us co-create it. Let's reflect, reconnect, and recommit to building systems that endure, technologies that serve, and partnerships that empower. This year, I'm mostly looking forward to discussions about how to navigate the current funding shifts, resilience of governments and partners in these challenging times, and also how and what our governments are prioritizing. I want to pass on special thanks to our sponsors and exhibitors who are supporting this year's forum, including our major funders, Google, Gates Foundation, Johnson & Johnson, the World Bank, and Endless Foundation. Our Global Digital Health Network Advisory Council, thank you so much. And on a special note, I'm going to mention a few members. Special thanks to Joy Kamnyori, Steve Ollis, Stephen Wanye, Lauren Wall, Poppy, and some of these may not be here with us, but I still pass on this special thanks. Samuel Wambugu, Caitlin Madevu, Zan Paxton, Frances Baba Di Costa Vroom, Heidi Good, and Abby Minor. These individuals have worked beyond what's required of them to make sure that we have a successful forum. Thank you for helping us make the forum innovative, inclusive, resilient, and engaging. To our wonderful venue hosts, the Trademark Hotel, such a beautiful venue here, next to the mall, very many networking points. Take change. What would we do without you? Thank you so much for supporting the forum, both here in Nairobi and online. Nick, Sharon, Sam, Noni, Katie, Carly, and Jessica, and all those working remotely. You are an amazing team, and you have worked so hard to support us. Lastly, allow me with pleasure introduce to you our next chair of the Global Digital Health Network for the period 2026 to 2027, Mr. Samuel Wambugu. Allow me invite you here to say a few words.
Good morning, and for those who are online, good day or good evening. We learned how to say it during Zoom times. Well, I'm really excited to see so many faces. I work remotely from home, so therefore it's rare that I get to see as many people as you are. I see many people that I've worked with before, and I'm really honored to be taking on the role of the next chair of this very. I like the right adjective to explain how this network has been to me, and as a professional home for me, as well as a sounding board, a learning ground for me and for many of you. So I have got a few notes to highlight. If Carol, I can do that, can I? All right, thank you very much. So anyway, I would like to start with big gratitude, particularly to Carol for this past year's leadership, noting that this was a rather challenging year, but Carol and the rest of the team guided this community with grace and with a lot of humility, guiding us through difficult time where there were policy changes, funding challenges as well, and also with regional and global realignments. Also, I would like to thank the Advisory Council, for which I'm a member. I know, as Carol mentioned, the Advisory Council's work is rarely seen, but is always felt. A lot of work that goes in the background. I also want to thank the leaders who have come before me. They've carried the vision of this organization to this point. Carol, of course, Rose, Olivia, Christina, Steve, Lauren, and many other leaders who have carried the vision of this organization to where we are now. Now, for me, this moment is personal. Since I attended the first Global Digital Health Forum in 2016, I've kept on coming on and on every year. Not because I'm obligated by anyone or organization to come for this network or for this forum, but as I said, this for me is a learning ground, is a sounding board, is a professional home for me. And every time I leave this forum, as we will do on Friday, I always leave inspired by the people in this room, yourselves, because of your courage, your innovation, and your commitment to strengthen digital health systems around the world. As I assume this role, I want to anchor us around one theme, a theme that captures who we are and what the world needs of us at this point. We go further together. This will be my guiding principle, or the guiding principle of my term. We go further together when we deepen collaboration so that every region and every expert has a voice. And that voices that we need to listen to is not always just the loudest, but also the voices that we need to hear from, especially at this time as things change. We go further together when we strengthen knowledge exchange and ensure that this network remains the world's most trusted community for digital health learning, a place where we share breakthroughs, challenges, and innovation. Lastly, we go further when we build long-term sustainability. For this network, sustainability meaning that we go beyond projects, beyond funding cycles, and also beyond individual leaders. Looking ahead, my commitment is simple as I take this role with a lot of humility. I will lead with openness, with humility and service. I will listen deeply. To represent this community, I will do that faithfully and to ensure that every step we take as a network reflects our shared belief that we go farther together. So thank you very much for this extraordinary honor, and thank you for the trust that you placed in me. I'm so thankful for the journey ahead and the journey that we will continue together as united, committed, and working forward together. Asante sana. Thank you very much.